So I've seen a couple discussions about where a neurotypical person, usually a non-disabled, says, oh, we should have IDs to identify if someone is disabled or neurodivergent if they encounter cops or have a medical emergency or other situations. We should put signs around neighborhoods saying autistic children at play or other things like that. And almost all autistic people say this is a horrible idea. Here's some statistics. Here's why. You see reports and knows these reports that boys are more than 4 times more likely to get diagnosed being autistic, and still these numbers come from these reports, and often those do not. So it's probably even higher if there was gender ratio is right and everything. Or more than four times different reports give different numbers, but I'll link some below. 4 times as likely to be sexually assaulted. Yeah, and that includes children and everything. We have the highest rate of child abuse. And people specifically target us and look at us, and I know that from experience and from my friends. So putting it out of play will not make your child a target. The police specifically in court will use stuff like this against you. The police will doubt you if you put this out there because we live in an ableist society, and they think that people with disabilities are more likely to be insane, crazy, and attack people and be violent. And also, having schizophrenia and stuff does not make you violent in any way, but that's what they think. They also think they can get away with it more because you're disabled, you can't speak for yourself. People take advantage of disabled people in so many ways and look down upon them. So this doesn't work at all. And with all these misconceptions. Now it's different when a person is older and gives out the information themselves, not by state requirements or anything, because that person can choose to give it out or not. And in the moment, they know better who is more likely to discriminate against them or not discriminate against them. They're more likely to have pride and feel like it's an important thing to stand up for themselves than being ashamed and being targeted. They're more likely to have the resources to protect themselves than a child or doing it for someone else without their consent, which you do not see every case of ableism unless you're part of the community. And even if you're part of the community, you might not see every part of it because you might not have every disorder, disability, or whatever, and not be at every intersection or live in every place. So, and besides all this big stuff I'm saying now, is that many people are undiagnosed, and getting any certificate stuff it's a really hard thing. Diagnosis can take for accommodations can typically take in public schools 2 to 5 years. I would imagine that if we had a driver's license stuff, it might take many years. And you should treat people with the same respect whether they get official diagnosis or not. It shouldn't be a matter that you have a card that says, I'm X, Y, and Z, for people treated like that, because there's so many hurdles, especially for poor people, or people that are POCs and stuff like that, women in general. So it can leave a large crowd of people left if the system actually worked, which it doesn't. In other words, fight ableism, not identification matters. Well, thank you very much. Please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers in a year and 4,000 watch hours, which is really hard, but with your help, I think you can do it. Again, thank you very much. Goodbye.